All right, we are going to cover how to make transfers between the warehouse and a store. And it's very similar to creating a transfer from a store to the warehouse. The big difference is going to be in the picking of the merchandise. At the warehouse, we use lifts and carts and tuggers and scanners. At the stores, some stores use scanners, some don't, but that's where the difference will be. So to get started, we're going to go to the store to store transfer screen, and we are going to click on new transfer, and we're going to select the from and to locations. So we already have the warehouse here. We're going to go to store number, let's say 16. And down here, we are going to enter a note. Um, as we said, or comment, we highly encourage you to do this so you can find your transfer later on, as it's in a long list of other transfers. If you have a comment there about what your transfer is about, you'll easily be able to find it. I'm going to click on Create Transfer here, and you can see that the new transfer number has been created, 915706. I can now enter the merchandise to be transferred. Put the SKU number in. Tab over, and this is going to be a small transfer. We're going to transfer one piece. If I wanted more of these, I could change that one that it defaulted to more. And if I wanted more lines, I could go down here and enter more items on this transfer. So I've got that in now. I'm going to click continue. And I should be ready to print my pick sheets now if I enter my transfer number in. And click, where am I here? Oh, hit enter. There's my transfer. And so I'm going to click now on print pick sheets. Enter my code. And transfer number is filled in for me. I need to hit enter to populate the screen with it. There it is. And so if I click create task now, it should go out and generate picking for the transfer. So I click it here and it's telling me scanner tasks have been scheduled. Okay. And so I am going to go out now and bring up a scanner, and we'll pick it for the next step. Okay, so now I brought up a scanner screen here. This is what would be on my scanner. Yes, it's bigger here than it would be on the scanner, but you get the idea here. So I'm going to go on as a Lyft driver and sign in. And I'm going to go on Lyft, enter my Lyft number, and which aisles I'm going to be working. Continue, and there it is. There you can see that it's sent that task out to my scanner to go get this piece uh, and take it, let's see, to door 66, I believe, or we'll take it, we'll see which door we take it to here. All right, so I click on that. This is the piece I'm picking, and the piece ID, and let it know which bin, verify that where it's sending me to pick this, I'm picking it from there. And that's done. I click Save Continue. And now I've driven over to the door to drop that off. And so as I'm dropping it off, again, I scan the piece ID and let it know which door I'm leaving it at. So we're going to leave it at door number 6 here. And say Save Continue. and let it know that my lift is now empty. And we're done with the picking of those items. So now I'm going to go back and go into the store-to-store transfers again. And what I'm going to do is, where are we here? I'm going to put my transfer number in. There it is. That was 915706. And I'm going to double click on that. And now the transfer has been loaded on the truck. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say print the transfer bill. And what that does is it's going to print 3 transfer bills. Let me show you what it looks like. One, again, as we said in other videos, the first one is to stay at the warehouse. The second 2 go with the driver. One of them are for the driver and his records. The second is, or the third one, I guess, or the second one the driver has is going to be for the branch store. So everybody involved has a copy of the transfer bill and is in sync. Okay, and as I printed that transfer, that put the transfer in transit. So you can see if I go back here now and I look at the transfer on the screen, it is in transit. It is on the way to the warehouse, on the way to the store, and we are now done with our portion at the warehouse. So there will be another video on how to receive the transfer from the warehouse at the store, but this is where our portion ends.